Hello, welcome back to my channel. I am doing a reading for Sagittarius for the rest of February 2024. This is a love reading, although if love is not really on the cards for you in this reading, we will read whatever comes out in the cards because after all, the cards will say what they need to say. All right. I am using the Tarot of the Divine, in case anybody is wondering which tarot cards I'm using. And these are very stiff cards. They're very beautiful cards. It's Tarot of the Divine. I'll just leave the box there in case anyone wants to see. I know that when I watch tarot, sometimes I'm very interested in the cards that they're using. So that's it. Tarot of the Divine. I am going to put it back. Again, very stiff cards. They're kind of bendy as well, but they're a little hard to shuffle. It's been a while since I've used these. All right, so this is Sagittarius. Sagittarius for February 2024. We are asking about love or whatever the tarot cards feel you need to know, Sagittarius. Okay. Sagittarius for the rest of February 2024. That one's upside down. I'll leave it. Okay. Underlying energy is the Three of Cups. You have a lot going on here. I'm going to take a minute, Sagittarius, because there's a lot. There's a lot going on. So you have your underlying energy as the Three of Cups, and the Three of Cups, let me lift it up so you can see a little better. The Three of Cups really talk about celebration, people around you, friends. It could also all mean family as well. So you are going to kind of come together with a bunch of people, and it could be people at work as well, Sagittarius. You do have the top row, which is a little bit different from the bottom row. There is some good and there's a little bit of bad. There's some emotional things going on here. You have the Three of Swords, the Emperor, and the Two of Coins right here. And I think that those of you, Sagittariuses, that are maybe in a love triangle. So I'm actually getting like two different messages. One is for those of you involved in a love triangle. The love triangle is going to come to an end here soon. And it could actually end up with some hurt feelings from the actual person that you would rather be with. So you're going to have to make a choice, and you actually do have a choice. So I feel like you can prevent huge feelings from being hurt if you actually make a choice and decide to cut one off and keep the one that you actually want to be with. Whether you're male or female, this can go either way. Like if you're a male, then you're going to have to pick, if you're into females, you're going to have to pick which one you want. And you can avoid a lot of heartache because there is a potential here for these two people to come together and kind of be a little bit explosive. You do have at the bottom the Tower, which did not come out with the other cards, but it's the next one in line, which means there is that potential for things to be pretty bad. So The top is telling me that you probably should make a choice, be the emperor, be responsible, do the right thing, do what needs to be done, take charge of the situation before the situation takes charge of you. The emperor, again, was one removed from the situation, but it's also the next card in line, which tells me the potential is there to have an explosive emotional um, situation on your hands. You have to make a choice. You can avoid all of this by making a choice. You have the Two of Coins right here, the Two of Pentacles, which means, that one is all the twos are balanced, but the Two of Pentacles really means a balance. Like you can make a choice. Like nothing bad's going to happen if you pick this one versus this one. It's just a matter of you making the choice that you feel is best suited for yourself. I'm strongly getting that at the beginning. The Tower, to avoid the Tower moment, you need to make a decision to avoid it. The bottom part also shows the Ten of Wands, the Page of Cups, which is upside down, and I'm leaving it upside down for a reason, and the Star, where things can heal. You can find healing in the end of all of this, okay? Ten of Wands is kind of a creepy picture. Doesn't look very nice. It just means the end. Like you just have to pack it up and let it go. You need to pack it. And I think this is kind of supporting a little bit what's going on up here is if you are able to let go, I think you can heal from it. You have the Star here at the end, which shows you kind of in a relieved situation. It's funny. I'm also going to point out something with the Star and the Tower is I'm not sure if it's the same woman. If you look at the cards, the lady with the long hair, it shows Rapunzel, and the Star is a lady with the long hair, and she's kind of sitting under there, a little bit relieved, shining, healing, feeling better about herself. I think you can find a sense of accomplishment. I think if things are getting a little out of hand up here, I don't know why, Sagittarius, you just need to let go of somebody. You need to let go. And the Page of Cups in the middle is reversed, which means I don't think that there is a chance, excuse me for saying, in hell for you to keep both situations going. I don't think you have it in you to entertain both parties. You're going to have to choose something. And the fact that it's upside down, it's under the Emperor, it's saying that you really don't have it's not going to work. You can't entertain both parties. You're going to have to choose one of them. And then you have the Star in the end. And I think that's important that you have the Star right there. And it's funny because you have either this with the Rapunzel braid hanging there. You can have that, or you can have this. And it's the same thing. It's showing the Rapunzel. I think it's in order to make your life easy. And you may not be married, Sagittarius, but have you ever heard the expression happy wife, happy life? That could be reversed too. If you're a female and this is what's happening, you may need to make a choice here. So I think this is about love, but it's also about kind of getting rid of complications because I feel like this is a complicated situation for you, Sagittarius. And if you are not, because there is a possibility here for some of you, if you are not actively engaging in something you shouldn't be, but you're thinking about it, I think it's time to let that fantasy go and focus on what you have in front of you. And I think things will be a little bit easier. You do have the Three of Cups. So I'm thinking in the end, you are going to be happy, you're going to be celebrating, and you're going to be with the people you should be with. And this could also be your family. So if that's kind of on the line a little bit, you might want to take a look at that. So that's what I'm seeing for you, Sagittarius, is just, tread carefully and make a decision because you're not going to be able to maintain what's going on right now. And if it's a mental thing, you can't maintain that mental fantasy. You're going to have to let it go. It might start affecting your life um, in your real life. Sometimes fantasies can turn things into complications that don't need to be there. And I think in the end, you're going to be happy with your situation. So that is all I have for you, Sagittarius. Thank you for visiting my channel, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.